Hey everyone, I'm Jane and welcome to YMPtv, a music video show from Youth Music Project. Today in our third episode, we have some new amazing video performances, an interview with Sarah, Ethan talking about a band that started in the 1990s, Lilyan giving us some info about a retro music video, we have trivia questions, our own playlist. It's time to strap yourselves in for this musical ride and get ready for some rock and roll. Sit back, relax, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't be afraid to put some comments in the comment section to let us know what you think. Now, let's get the show started with some music history. This is YMPtv. Ever wondered about what could cause a music group to shift genres from indie punk rock to electronic and house? Or what about what it's like to be a DJ in addition to recording your own studio albums? Ethan wanted to figure out these things and more, so we sent him on a journey to discover what the techno music duo behind one of the most influential dance albums of all time have been up to since their very beginning. Do you know who this is? Let's unfold the mystery in Behind the Band.
Today in Behind the Band, we're going to dive in deep and take a look behind the scenes of one of the most influential electronic duos of all time, Daft Punk. Two young French musicians, Guy Manuel de Homon Christo and Thomas Bangalter, met in high school in 1987. There they formed a little indie punk rock group called Darwin. When the duo became exposed to the French underground techno and house scene in the early 90s, it inspired them to shift genres. They started using various types of electronic dance music mixes in their DJ sets. It was also during this time they changed their name to Daft Punk. Interestingly, the name was inspired by a critic who called their music daft, punky thrash. Daft Punk went on to release 3 more studio albums: Discovery in 2001, featuring the hits One More Time and Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, Human After All in 2005, and Random Access Memories in 2013, featuring the cool tunes Get Lucky and Lose Yourself to Dance. While Daft Punk wasn't recording studio albums, they were working on collaborations with a variety of artists, such as LCD Sound System, Kanye West, Pharrell Williams, The Weeknd, and many, many more. In 2010, the duo recorded the soundtrack for the movie Tron Legacy, which was a perfect fit for their style, a futuristic and tech-oriented sci-fi universe. After 8 years, during which Daft Punk remained fairly quiet in the world of music, the band made a stunning announcement. After 28 years, they were disbanding. They did it in a cool, Daft Punky way, with a video of the two members in their robot costumes walking in a desert, bidding each other farewell. Then, one of the robots self-destructs. After the video of the group's breakup was released, Daft Punk's discography shot up 500%, showing people still have an appetite for their unique techno, house, and rave sound. So remember, kids, if you want to form a band and dress up in your old Halloween costumes, go for it. You never know what might catch on, so keep on grooving. Thanks for joining me. This was Behind the Band.
Alright, so before we jump to some more tunes, let's go hang out with Sarah. This week she sat down with a YMP instructor from Portland, Oregon, who's giving us some essential insight into her songwriting journey over the years. Take it away, Sarah.
Hi, thank you so much, Jaden. Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to Hanging Out with Sarah. Today, I'm hanging out with Thythy. Hi, Thythy. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You have music out on streaming services and you write a bunch of music. What would you describe your style in 3 words or 3 small phrases?
I would say that my music is soulful, eclectic, and moody.
What does your process look like? Like, what does the writing process look like for you? Where do you find inspiration?
Yeah, so in terms of songwriting process, that changes all the time. Sometimes someone will send me a beat with just a few instruments and I'll just write from there. And other times, you know, there's something that happens in my life that is just so striking or that really triggers something in me that makes me feel compelled to write it out. And that's when I'll start just writing out lyrics and adding chords and stuff to it. So that's what the songwriting process looks like.
I see a bunch of musical instruments behind you. Do you play all of them or are they?
I have a little MIDI keyboard. I teach piano at Youth Music Project and voice, and then I have guitar and bass over there. See it. I recently got into drums, and this saxophone collection is actually my dad's. He doesn't play anymore, and he's always traveling now, so I have them. And I just like to look at them. I can't play. I've tried to, and I nearly passed out, so I just left it.
I notice a lot of jazz and R&B influence in a lot of your music with like the kind of sometimes dissonant harmonies and a little bit of a funky chord progression, and I think it's just so interesting to listen to. What does your production process look like after you've written a song?
Yeah, so there are times where I will take it upon myself to produce a song, but most of the time I like to go to one of my bandmates. I'm in a band with 4 other people and they're really talented, and so whenever I want something that's a bit more complicated and nuanced, I will go to them and I will give them my very simple chords and they'll turn it into something really beautiful.
Other than performing, you also have done a few music videos. What does the production process for those look like?
Yeah, so with some of my music videos, I will either put it together myself or I will work with a friend who is into videography or cinematography, and we will come up with something together. We usually just brainstorm different images and themes, and then we do a little storyboard and we'll go out and shoot it. It's usually really simple and pretty intimate. I like to work with small groups of people. But yeah, it's usually really fun. And Jesus, who also works at Youth Music Project, put together one of my music videos with me. So
oh yeah. Yeah, he's a super good editor. Thanks, Jesus, for editing this. Do you want to plug any of your stuff, whether it's social media or your music?
Sure. You can find my music on all streaming platforms under the name Thythy. It's spelled Thythy. And you can follow me on social media at Thythy Music.
All right, thank you so much.
As promised, us interns have been continuously adding our personal picks to our playlist on Spotify, which now has nearly 50 tunes to sift through. Follow the link in description to access the playlist named YMPtv, or simply type all caps YMP space TV into the Spotify search bar and make sure you hit that heart so you add it to your library. We'll keep adding new music every single week, so let us know in the comments what some of your favorites are and we might add those too.
I am the passenger, and I ride through the city backside. I see the stars come out of the sky, yeah, the bright and the hollow sky. You know it looks so good tonight. I am the passenger, I stay under glass. I look through my window so bright, I see the stars come out tonight. I see the bright and the hollow sky over the city's ripped back sky, and everything looks good tonight. La 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 la. Get into the car, be the passenger. We'll ride through the city tonight. We'll see the city's ripped backside. We'll see the bright and the hollow sky. We'll see the stars that shine so bright. Stars made for us tonight. Oh, the passenger, how we ride. Oh, the passenger, he rides and he rides. He looks through his window, and what does he see? He sees the bright and the hollow skies. He sees the stars come out tonight. He sees the city's ripped back sides. He sees the winding ocean drive. And everything was made for you and me. All of it was made for you and me. And it belongs to you and me. So let's take a ride and see what's mine.
And welcome back to this week's retro music video. My name is Lilyan, and today we will be talking about Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance with Somebody. The song was released in 1985 and aired on MTV's 4th Video Music Awards in 1987. The song itself was written by the same writers who also wrote Whitney's How Will I Know. As for the video, it was directed by Brian Grant and choreographed by Arlene Phillips. This video features Whitney in a pink dress with a bright purple backdrop. The colors are definitely a huge representation of the 1980s. She changes into several outfits, and overall I just love the positive energy that this video gives off. It currently has over 250 million views on YouTube. So if you want to check out this video after the episode of YMPtv, don't forget to click the link in the description box below. And have fun, everyone! That's the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching YMPtv, and thanks to all of the talented musicians who took the spotlight tonight. I especially want to thank my fellow interns for making this all possible. Sarah, Ruby, Ethan, Morgan, who did the Daft Punk covers, and Lilyan, who did the original music you've been hearing. You all rock. With that, I'm your host Jade, bidding you all an amazing rest of the week, and we hope to see you again here next time on YMPtv.